So here we have the brand new 2022 Can-Am Defender HD10 Max XT. We picked this up from Spicer's Boat City here in Michigan. I got it with the half doors on the side right from the dealer, and then I went ahead and added the flip glass windshield. We got a rear view mirror there, some dash nets in the front, dash nets in the rear, and then we put a clear polycarbonate windshield on the back. It's only got about 12 miles on it, doing excellent out here in the snow. Coming from a HD10 DPS 2017, this thing is a heck of a lot nicer. In the back seat here, all three seats are a nicer material. They're all bolstered. You can see we got the half doors here. We got a nice handle to pull it closed. They're padded, and then some storage there for a drink or a cell phone or gloves or whatever. Here in the front, sliding seat. Got a little lever down here. You can move the seat forward and back. Seats in the front also bolstered, way nicer material than just the DPS. You can see we got some switch spots here. On my previous model, you had to cut these out when you wanted to put a switch in. These just have a little cover that you just pop out with a screwdriver, so that's pretty nice. Typical little storage here. This here is your parking brake. You can see we already installed the door or the dash nets here. 12-volt plug here in the dash for a GPS or whatever. Nice storage up here with some USB connections for your cell phone down in there. We'll get in it here and we'll show you everyone knows you get a glove box that's removable and detachable. Cup holders here and an armrest. Obviously it's 6 seats, 6 passengers. We got the roof on. Got some plans for it. Put a couple of dome lights here in the front and the back so the passengers can see. Here we got our flip glass windshield. You can go vented there, or you can push it all the way up. Gas strut shocks. Wheels and tires. Can-Am all black. Bighorn 2.0. 27-inch tires. Steel winch cable winch in the front. We're going to be switching that out for the Can-Am multi-mount winch system. It's going to mount here in the front with a 2-inch receiver. I had that on my last Defender. You can check back on my videos for that. We're going to install that here in the spring. It makes it so that you can move your winch with a 2-inch receiver from the front of the machine to the back of the machine and use all the same wiring. Nice arched A-arms here in the front compared to the DPS model. Nice big bumper. It's a lot bigger than the last XT bumper that they had. This is the stone gray color. It's kind of like a green gray. It looks really slick with the black. I'm really glad that I waited a couple extra months and got the stone gray over the Oxford blue. It just really makes the machine, I think, look a lot nicer and blends really nice with the black. Typical tailgate down here on the rear. It's a little bit different than my 2017. Behind the plate here you'll see a couple of holes. That's where you would mount that rear multi-mount winch mount. So you'll see that here in the spring when I make that video. Overall, the engine, I think it's a lot quieter than the last model. It definitely rides a lot smoother. It's a little bit wider in the rear and in the front than the last model that I had, and it takes the bumps and ruts and stuff a lot better. The one main thing that I really like about these is these seats. You know, they're all black, they look nice, they have a lot more cushion to them than just the regular flat DPS seats. That was one of the main selling points when I went with the XT over just the DPS for the 6-seater. We were looking to upgrade to a 6-seater to have a little bit more room for kids and friends and stuff riding with us. And I'm really glad that we went with the XT, because the couple extra things like the sliding seat, the seats, and all that just really make it, you know, a top of the line machine. So anyways, thanks for watching. You got any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them.